Previously on the Mighty Mo, I depart the Missouri River headwaters on June 2nd in search of adventure and art. After weeks of river living, I find a perpetually changing and dramatic landscape, a new routine, and plenty to paint. Fort Peck Reservoir is the first of the very big lakes that I must paddle across. After 4 days of fair weather and long days in the boat, I near the dam. The wind will soon pick up, and I need to get off this lake. My name is Steve Snell, and welcome to Adventure Art on the Mighty Mo, a painting show about paddling the entire Missouri River. Over the course of 3 months, I will paddle over 2,300 miles. I will live in a tent. I will look for adventure. I will paint a lot of paintings. This is Adventure Art on the Mighty Mo. As I make my way toward the dam, I meet a veteran through paddler named David. He paddled the entire Missouri River a few years back and has since returned to Fort Peck Lake each summer to paddle and explore. He has paddled the entire perimeter of the lake, and I can see the appeal of returning to this place.
You can get to the dam.
What's that?
I think you should go to the marina.
Keep going?
Yeah.
I was going to ask, how long do you think it'll take me to get there from here?
Well, you can see the dam.
You can?
So, you know, where that line, that flat line ends on the left,
Yeah?
that's about where you've got to go to.
Okay. How long?
It'll take you a couple of hours,
Okay.
but, you know, it looks like the wind has dropped.
Yeah.
I think you should, you know,
Just book it.
book it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I decide to book it. It's about 2 miles across open water to the dam takeout from here. Winds are predicted to reach 50 miles per hour about noon today. It's currently 11 a.m., and I'm pretty sure I can make it.
Mucky muck. It looks like it.
Oh, good morning. From the inside of the Wildwood, my new home, as of yesterday, until today. I'm here at the Fort Peck Marina. Rolled in about noon yesterday. And I guess they rent these out for people, kind of like hotel rooms, and no one was sleeping here, so I just get to stay here for free. So I'm going to drink this coffee, pack my groceries, take my time. I'll call Rod in a couple hours for a ride. That's about all that I can remember right now. I resupply my food options here and make new friends. Local river angels Rod and Diane tour me around the dam and the town of Fort Peck. My ride is a serious fisherman, and his friends call him the Rod Father. I tell him about my lack of fishing skills, and he later sets me up with a new reel and suite of lures. Doesn't take long before there is a bite on the line. I think I've got something. No, it doesn't feel as real as it did a second ago. seagulls telling me something here. No, I've got a fish. Oh my gosh. Big fish. Do you see it? Holy cow. Look at that fish. Gave you a kiss. What do I do now? I don't know how to do what I'm doing now. Thank you, Rod. Wait. That is a great looking fish. This is dinner tonight, you know? I got dinner. No! I lost him with my bottom bouncer. He snapped the line, the whole darn thing. Well, shit. Poor fish. He's dead. Because how's he gonna get that out? He can't live like that. Oh, this is bad. I don't feel good about what just happened. I feel like an idiot, and will be sure to do better next time. This is not good. The river is swift and shallow below the dam, and it feels good to have some current after working through the lake. The riverbank is lush and the land surrounding it is primarily agricultural, thanks to a number of irrigation pumps that pull from the river. About 7 miles below the dam, River Left becomes the land of the Fort Peck Indian Reservation, home to a number of federally recognized bands of the Assiniboine and Sioux peoples. This is sovereign land of a nation not my own, and I do my best to respect that. I camp on River Right. I'm still looking for a spot to camp, and I'm hopeful that this next bend is just what I'm looking for. A beaver. Two beavers right ahead. 1, 2. 3. It's a whole family of beavers. No, 4. Hey, beavers. Four beavers. Check this out. This looks pretty nice. Here come the mosquitos. They can smell me. What would have made this track? I don't know. Dinner is my favorite time of the day, and I'm always hungry. The sage provides for easy kindling, and the beavers keep me company. I'm always hungry on the river. I like to eat, and having good food is a boost to morale. I'm fully restocked, and the options are plentiful. I spent a considerable amount of time for dehydrating meals before my journey, and I am glad I did. Tonight is macaroni with cheese and chicken and green beans, followed by chocolate and pretzels and goldfish crackers. I'm in my tent, safe from the mosquitoes. They are everywhere. trying to get in, trying to get me. I can enjoy the sunset from my very own screen window. I don't need to sit out there to do it. Might have to resort to painting in here too. Good morning. It's a little bit before 5 o'clock. Beautiful night last night. I could see the stars through my tent. The sun is rising, and so am I. And the goal is to be on the river by 6 o'clock at the latest. I wake up early the next morning to get out in front of passing Wolf Point, the largest town on the reservation. I've been warned not to stop there. At least 3 people told me not to. One person from the Marina Bar told me that her friend was killed there in the 1980s, and 2 other paddlers have said that they were shot at while floating by. I know there's a long, fraught history behind the native people's displacement from their land here, and I want to be as respectful as I can be. I later met another paddler who said that he did stop at Wolf Point because everyone told him not to. He said that he met some wonderful people there. I am now moving into what I will eventually refer to as cow land. While cows have been a part of the river all through this journey, they will have a much greater presence in the coming weeks as large ranches line the riverbank. The cows have some of the best beaches along this river, and there will be consistent competition for a good camping spot. There's wild horses. Right there. There is so much to appreciate paddling a river such as this. The long days and hot quiet are very much worth it. Cottonwood seeds fall like a gentle snow in the summer breeze, and the land transitions into an earthen red as I near the Montana border with North Dakota. I've had it pretty good for the last month or so, and I've paddled about 700 miles so far. Conditions are about to get just a little less comfortable. Welcome to Adventure Art on the Mighty Mo. I'm your host, Steve Snell, and it's a little bit windy on this evening, but we're not going to let that get in our way. It's time to paint. In fact, it's the last time I have a chance to paint in the state of Montana. Today marks 1 month on the river. I'm just a few miles, actually about 20 miles. No, more like 10. I don't really know how many miles, but I'm pretty close to the North Dakota border. I'm 20 miles from the Yellowstone River, and I'm about 50 miles from the city of Williston, North Dakota. Anyway, let's just get to painting. I'm going to start with my lightest colors and just put in that kind of sunny yellow horizon line here above the trees in the distance. I already went ahead and sketched in just a few basic shapes, like where the horizon is, and came up with my basic composition. Not a whole lot of detail, because it's all going to change. But the other reason for moving fast is the bugs are horrible right now. I already got bit up something fierce last night, and I wasn't even painting in such a buggy place. But I want to avoid the bugs, if you know what I mean. So just getting in those highlights, the sky, obviously. The less obvious, but equally important, if not more important, is the actual water, right? Remember, sky is going to be reflected in the water in terms of color. So I'm just putting a little bit of that yellow now. And this water here. Shoot, they are eating me up. I don't know if I can do this, but it's all right. We're going to do our best. You can probably see them all over the actual piece of paper. So just remember, this is all part of the experience, you know? Getting eaten by bugs, sweating like crazy, not getting to take a bath or a shower for a week at a time. But it's all worth it because you're on an adventure, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and get some of this watercolor just penciled in here. Ow, I can feel the mosquito on its back. It's not good. Oh, I'm just getting eaten alive. I'll be right back. All right, let's try this again. But I think this is gonna be the fastest painting yet. I'm gonna give myself 10 minutes. And it's not because of the art, it's because of the mosquitoes. And I just doused myself in as much bug spray as I could get safely on me, I felt. I'm just gonna paint fast, okay? So that has to be part of your judgment here. They're like, well, Steve, it wasn't that great of a painting. Well, I have about 200 mosquitoes right now that are trying to eat me. And I'm also trying to film an episode of a painting show at the same time. And I still haven't eaten dinner, so cut me some slack, Jack. But I'm also trying to really look, right? I'm not trying to just make stuff up. Because when you make it up, it doesn't count. In my opinion. I mean, nothing against like painting from your imagination. Not like saying that it's wrong, but for me in this series of work, it is. I'm supposed to be painting what I actually see and not just making stuff up. So that's the goal here. And I'm also trying to hurry up so I don't get eaten alive. Well, sun is setting. The mosquitoes have eaten me alive. That's about all I can handle. I could keep painting. It's beautiful right now, but I can't stand this spot any longer. So the painting is done.